something. I can see like you are so positive one. Am I right?
Yes, I do sometimes. Depends on my mood, to be honest.
Yes. And I know that like you love to spend your time with yourself, not much more with the crowd people, right?
How do you know that?
Yeah, I can see, I can read your face. Yeah,
So
sometimes it
yes,
is a
that's
necessity.
because I am okay. So I am an introvert, and I do like spending time with myself because it helps me to, if I'm suppose I'm learning something, and if I am all alone, so I get time for myself. I can spend the time to learn something that I utilize the time to learn something. This is my hobby, I would say. Yes.
Of course, I know
It's
that.
like,
And you are so sensitive as well, right?
are you a psychologist or something? No,
I
I
know.
don't know.
Actually, now, like spending time with self, somewhere you are going to, have the deep consideration about any matters. Somewhere you feel like I should learn something, to increase my experience, my maturities, and all these things. That is very necessity for me, for my growth, for my upcoming times. How to deal with the tough to tough situations, how to maintain relations with my own family, how to make other happy. Many considerations coming in our mind when you spend alone time with yourself, right? And it's an obvious thing to becoming, I mean, spending time to yourself, you are going to be a sensitive one. You are going to learn somebody's pain as well easily, and you respect much more.
Yes, actually, what you told, like before,
Okay, so hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? How are you?
Yes, I'm so excited, and I'm waiting really this conversation.
Yes, I know it took me a lot of time to have a conversation with you because you have been uh, asking me to have a conversation, but then there were like a lot of things were happening in between. Sometimes I got sick, and then a lot of things were happening. But finally, today we are
Mm,
having conversation, and thank you for asking me to have a conversation.
okay, ma'am. Thank you. So, how's your morning today?
Yes, it's fine because it is Sunday today. So yes, I did some my deep cleaning, household chores and all. I'm done with all those stuffs and now I'm having conversations.
That's
What
great.
about you? How's your day going?
Yeah, my morning is so amazing today because today is Sunday. I took few conversation with co-learners, and yeah, of course, I made my day so productive. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we are new to each other. So
Mhm.
because we are new
Yes,
to each other, we should start by introducing ourselves a little bit.
yes, sure. So this is Chandan here. I live in Bihar state. If I talk about my profession, so professionally I'm a teacher in a primary school. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to talk to new people and learning new skill. That's all.
Oh wow, I didn't know about you that you are a teacher. You are a teacher in a primary school.
Yes,
It means you teach all the subjects, right?
yes, you are right, ma'am.
Okay, so how is your teaching? Like, how is the experience of teacher in a primary school? You have to deal with kids and all these things.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was quite a great experience, you can say. Teaching to somebody, it's a quite challenging for every person. But
Yes.
after engaging yourself into this, you're going to learn many more things. Your abilities, your potentials, right? Many more things.
Yes.
So I got to know.
That's right. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How did this learning in this journey started?
Okay. So actually, I started this learning journey 2 years back. Okay. Someone's put very negative, comment about me like I'm a English teacher, and even though I'm unable to speak single sentence into English, so it hurt me from inside. So I took decisions. I have to learn. I have to work upon this language, and then I started my English journey.
That's amazing. So, did you join any coaching center or like any places where you can create an environment for yourself, or did you just learn this language all by yourself?
Yeah, actually, I learn out this language by my own. I couldn't join any institute. Yes,
All by your mobile and your books, right?
yes, you're right. And
So,
you
I
speak
think
also very nice.
actually I was about to tell you that you speaks really well. Like you are
Thank you,
learning
ma'am.
this language later on, and like, so what are the activities do you do to learn this language? How do you immerse yourself in this language?
Yeah, immersing self into this, it's a very common, way, like talking to people and throwing the random topic to debate over. And this is the way you can learn more and more. Because in this time, the people are repeating the same thing into the multiple time and
Yes,
considering self like they are better into this language. But what I personally consider, by repeating multiple times the same thing into your English, it's not called repeat. I mean improvement, I would say, right? So I think by increasing, yeah, expanding the level of your speaking, you have to interact with different topic, right? So that you are
yes,
going to get chance to recalling the vocabulary, creating any statement, and many more things are you going to have the chance. So this is
definitely.
the way. This is the way I improve.
Yes, that's amazing. So how did you start when I like initially, how did you took that first step to learn this language? What did you
Oh,
from how did you start? Like did you read books or how did you start? I just want to know this.
okay, okay. Sure, ma'am. That actually, when how I started my learning, like that time, I was not aware about such a applications, video chat applications. So I took
Yes,
help from many audio applications. Okay, so I was listening. I was a good listener. You can say I was listening a lot. So many like speeches, English speeches, and after apart from I used to talk to multiple personalities over the audio chat. That was you
okay,
know that was made me you know able to speak.
yes. So do you use any applications to join groups and to have a conversation with different people?
Yes, I used many applications, audio call applications, and I talked with multiple persons who are coming from different state as well and cities as well. Yes.
Yes. Actually, I also used to have conversation on. I used to use Ace Fluency a lot.
Wow.
Sometimes now, if I get time, sometimes I do use still Ace Fluency, and it really made me understand that how you can speak and how you can have a conversation with different people, what kind of questions you could ask. Having a conversation with video call, I started this 1 month back. Before that, I used to have a conversation on his fluency only and Joe's talk as
Okay.
well. These
Mhm.
application, these are two applications which I used to use that time. So I think when
Okay.
you start conversation in video call, before that you should have conversation on phone because it boosts your confidence. Then you
Of
become
course.
a little then you become a little bit confident about your English, right?
Yes, you're right, ma'am. Because in reality, you are going to, you know, meet with the new people face to face, right? That time you have to talk this way, not by hiding yourself by audio chat. No, right? In the
Yes,
reality, you have to encounter multiple person in your life. So that's the
definitely.
reason early you have to be the habitual of this.
Definitely. So, do you also speak with your students in English language because you have a great platform where you can make an environment for them and for yourself as well?
Yeah, ma'am, of course, I use a normal sentence with my student as well at my school. But this is not enough, I think. But let's see. After having the level of there, I would try to increase, to speak more and more. Yes.
Definitely.
So, ma'am,
Okay,
you tell
so
me. I have one question. What things make you so much happy?
what things makes me so much happy?
Yes.
Is a bit difficult question. I don't know. I think I can get happy very easily. Anything. I feel like to make me happy, it is not very difficult task. I can be happy very little things. Yes, like if I'm feeling in a good mood today, so I can be happy very easily. If I am thinking to achieve something, a very small task suppose, and if I have done that task, so I feel happy. So it is very
Oh.
easy and simple to make me happy here. And spending time with my family, spending time with friends, and having a good conversation with someone. Yes, these are the small things which can make me happy. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, like having interaction with the people, it makes me happy because there I'm going to learn how much I'm proficient into this, right?
definitely,
So it makes me happy, like what I made myself, whatever I did in my previous days, right? It made me worth for having tremendous conversation with people and manifesting the multiple ideas on different matters. It allows me to have the
actually,
have.
your voice is breaking sometimes.
Oh my God.
I think it's because of network.
So, I was talking about like sometimes now we get stuck, on certain situation and we are being confused totally. What should I do to make self happy? Right. Sometimes our relation start bothering us internally, like right, having responsibility and engagement a lot in our day-to-day life. Sometimes it make me so irritating. Right. So sometimes we as a consider casually like we have to get out of this, right? And just engaging itself
Yes,
somewhere where we can have the freshness, refreshment of our mind and connecting with new
definitely.
personalities, right? So when I'm making such a conversation, so I feel I'm over the moon. Really,
Okay,
yes,
it is a kind of unwind thing for you. Like you get relaxed after having conversation. You unwind yourself after having conversation. Is it?
yes,
Okay, it is a kind of hobby for you.
yes, ma'am, you can say. And where I'm going to have the chance of display out my each opinion and perception with the people, right? So yeah, these things, it means a lot to me.
That's amazing. So, okay, I want to ask you something since you are a teacher. So, do you always wanted to become a teacher, or is it just like, some people have that dream that they want to become a teacher and from their since their childhood. So, is this a same case with you as well?
Yes, of course, it is my childhood desire, I would say, because becoming teacher, you are going to have respect equally from all the sides. Each people, whether they are expert, I mean better levels or any kinds of person. So this profession is so suitable for me.
Definitely, definitely. So, tell me something about your like study background.
Study background. Okay, I have done my graduations from math honors, you can say. Yes. And after that, I took, as an interview and selected as a teacher in a school. So I'm really glad and I have contentment feeling.
That's amazing. Do you deliver tuitions?
Yeah, of course I deliver.
Because maths student most of the time they deliver tuitions because it's a math subject is like most of the time people do ask for have tuitions subjects, right?
Yes, you're right, ma'am. Of course, I have given coaching classes as well, and sometimes I just want to intentionally raise my own something. But let's see in the future what happens.
So how do you manage that? You are teaching in a school and then you are having conversations and then you are delivering tuitions as well.
So how do I practice?
Manage all these things. Do you plan
Oh,
your day according?
I have been through my schedule, you can say. After getting, after waking up, I have done my usual task. And after that, after reaching at 10 o'clock, I have done my breakfast. Yeah, breakfast. After that, I go to school and stay there till the 2 o'clock. And I come back at my house. The remaining times, I would like to connect with people. And after crossing certain times, I would like to engage with my students where I have given like coaching classes. That is my routine.
Oh, nice.
Tell me about
So
yourself, ma'am.
I think 1 or 2 years ago, or 1 year ago, I would say, I used to be a kind of person like if I'm having a long time, I used to feel like I used to get stressed about anything. Okay, that time. But now I'm not that kind of person. Like if I get alone time, so I try to utilize that time to learn something. Like suppose it is about English, so I try to utilize that time to learn something about English or to learn something about anything like to build your
Yeah,
communication skills. But I just
because
don't want to waste that time to think about any random thing and to be get stressed. Now I
yes,
don't do
because
that kind.
because ma'am, spending time to self, like you are going to have the clarity about everything, and having clarity
Exactly.
will never let you upset at any situations. This is the power of
That's
spending time to self.
and it's not only about in general life. Okay, I'll tell you one thing that spending time with myself helps me a lot to learn English as well. Okay, I'll tell you how. That when if I'm all alone and I have some time. So what I do, I start thinking in English language. I start having conversation on my mind about English or about I will take any random topic and I will start having conversation on that particular topic in English only. So yes, I utilize that's how I utilize my alone time.
Yeah, I know that, and it's quite exciting for every person. I would say doing conversation
Yes,
with self by recalling new vocabulary in your conversation. Somewhere you are going to feel
yes,
so comfortable and convenient with self. But you know what happens
yes,
after encountering the others? I into the different conversation. There you are going to learn. Oh my God, I have to work here. I have to work there. Like, this is my
yes.
weakness. Right? It would be
That's
appearing in
true.